This is Sarah Poff and her art hands. They're a gift from God. I found a butter container. We've emptied the butter tonight, and so I thought I might have some fun. It's kind of an unannounced live cast. Just trying to get better at doing these, so I just keep practicing and practicing. That's what they say. If you practice a lot, you'll get better. So that's what I'm doing. I've got my microphone hooked in. I've got this diffuser for the light, hoping that makes things show up better. So what I want to do is I want to take this and I want to make an Easter Bunny basket out of it. A little mini Easter Bunny basket. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's totally white on the inside. I like it when I have boxes that are totally white on the inside. That means I can repurpose them for my use. Okay. There we go. Isn't that cool? Totally white for us. So I'm just going to bend it across the way here. Now I'm going to keep one end solid in. Now I'll go back and I'll fold it, because see what I'll do is I'll fold it like this. So it's white. So I'm going to have one end so I can put that end back together, and then I'm going to create the rabbit. So now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to do the rabbit's ears on one side and his back side on the other one. So let's do this one right here. This one's going to be, I'll turn it around like that. All right. So I'm going to measure it, but I'm not going to really get me a tool out. I'm just going to take me a little thing here. See, you can't see that very good though, can you? Maybe you can't. Well, only when I hold it. Let me get something you can see. We'll just take a piece of paper. All right, I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to cut a little bit on this. And this is going to be my measuring tool. Okay. So, like I said, I am just going to keep shooting and reading the instructions and shooting and reading the instructions till I get videos down and can do a better job. All right. So I've got my little piece of paper about, I think, about like what I want, and so I'm just going to measure across. If you're just now joining me, I am taking, I used up all the butter at my house, so I undid the butter container, and now I'm going to create, with it, I'm going to create a rabbit. To see, I can fold it like this and it'll be totally white. So on this one, I'm going to draw me some rabbit ears. And you could, if you want to, you could cut that pattern for the rabbit ears out before you do that with it. Okay, I'm just going to cut this all the way off like that, and I'm going to come back and cut my ears in a minute. All right. So there are my rabbit ears, and I've cut the rest. Just needed something to do tonight. Just something to think about. Something to do. So I found this butter container in the trash can. Of course, I've been telling my husband I'm just going to toss until all this crazy life is over that we're experiencing now. I'm just going to toss the trash in the closet, the pieces that I think I might use, and then I'll have them if I decide I want to make something with them. Okay. So now let's see what he looks like if I fold it up. So that's what he's going to look like. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can give him a couple of eyes. Dots are one of the easiest if you're having children make it. Of course, you could put another circle, ovalish circle around it if you want. You can color these in with a crayon. I still have my trusty, let's give him purple insides of his ears tonight. I've got 2 purple egg leftovers from something I was doing the other day, so we're just going to do that. So to do that, I am going to lay it here. Uh-oh, I moved it on myself. I'm going to cut those out together so they'll be close to the same size. I'm going to cut them down a little bit because I don't want them to be as big as the ears. I want to see a little bit of white. I think I actually want to see a little bit more white. Oh, I think that works. I think that works pretty good. If I'd learned to close my glue bottle, it would probably work better. Ah, there we go. There we go. All right, now he needs a nose. I think I'll just use another egg here. Okay. So right there's his nose. Her nose. And then before I use the little scraps like this for whiskers, I think I might just do that this time too, because it worked out pretty good. So we're going to scoot that over, and right here we're going to, and I'm going to bend them before I put them down there just so they have a little dimension to them. I'm just kind of folding. See, this one's a little longer and skinnier, so I'll put it there on top. And put the nose on here. Okay, now I think maybe a tongue would be a good thing. I'm going to draw a tongue in here this time. If we have some little girls out there, they might like some eyelashes. Okay, now get my tape over here. Now I'm just going to tape my box back together. So I'll start with the side piece. Actually, there's a lot of times that you can find boxes like this that you can make things out of. Sometimes I'll go around, I've been at banquets where I went around and I collected them and they kind of thought I was silly. They really did. They weren't sure they wanted to do that at their meeting. But I sure did have fun later. It gave me a really cool supply. I know the cafeteria workers at the school I taught at, they used to save things for me. Now I can just refold what was already done by the company. I mean, I could tape that if I wanted, but I don't even really have to tape that. So I can add my little polyfill. I don't have a cotton ball. For a little tail. This reminds me of some of the Easter baskets that we used to make out of our milk cartons when we were kids at school. Okay, so there's his tail. And you always could take and, you know, like line it with another white piece of paper if you wanted. But I think it's pretty cool. You just put a piece of, just put some grass in there. And if you wanted to, you could cover up the ears, because that's the part where it's going to show most. It's sitting a little bit uneven, so we might have to like push that in a little bit. All right, this is Sarah Poff and the little Easter basket. You have a great day now.